Hello everyone, Tali here. Welcome back to Mass Effect 3, part of our Mass Effect Legendary Edition playthrough. I did a little bit of research, poking around on the internet, and I may still be wrong, but I at least tried to do my due diligence here to make sure I wasn't messing anything up. If we take a look at our journal, you can see there is a lot of stuff in it now. Over the past 2 episodes, we've accumulated more missions than we've ever had. A lot of these are just go out and gather a material on a planet and then come back, that kind of thing. But there are some really potentially exciting missions in here. One of them being Priority Perseus Vale. Quarian fleet offers both technical specialists and support ships to assist with the Crucible. Meet the Quarian admirals and obtain their help in the war effort. Of course, our one true girl, Tali, is a Quarian. I have been eagerly awaiting the chance to reunite. However, I know the advice you guys have given me. Do the priority missions last because it can mess up other things. I tried to check. I don't think it'll mess up anything. If it does, that's okay. This is our story. And right now, Walter Shepard just wants to get the gang back together. This diplomatic frigate is like no Quarian ship on record. Its hull is relatively low temperature, and it appears to be venting heat in a manner similar to that of the Normandy when it comes out of stealth mode. How the Quarians developed this high-tech vessel is unknown, but its hailing frequencies are open and welcoming messages are being tight-beamed to the Normandy. How did they learn about such advanced technology?
Commander Shepard, a pleasure to see you again, though I wish it were under better circumstances.
Pleasure is all mine.
I'd hoped for your support in the fight against the Reapers. What's going on?
17 days ago, with precision strikes on 4 Geth systems, the Quarians initiated the war to retake our homeworld.
Kind of bad timing.
Which was a clear violation of our agreement with the Council to avoid provoking the Geth.
A treaty violation is nothing compared to recovering our homeworld and advanced AI technology.
Tell me about your history. I feel like we know a lot about it, but just in case you don't, here's a quick recap.
Your homeworld? You mean Rannoch?
Correct, Commander. 300 years ago, we lost our world to our own AI creations, the Geth.
After we attempted to kill them.
We didn't try to kill them, Chorus. We tried to deactivate them. It wasn't murder.
Yeah, I agree with that. You just turn back on later. Although we did meet one Geth, and he was pretty dope. If I deactivated Edie and removed her ability to use her body, I imagine that Joker wouldn't be too happy about that. He would probably be angry because we killed her, even though she lives inside of the ship. So I can kind of see both sides of this. I think the Quarians were wrong on a lot of levels, like making the Geth in the first place. But again, I'm kind of a hypocrite because I have an AI walking around my ship right now too.
No, it was murder.
Commander, the Quarians never intended to create a true AI. It was an accident.
Which you chose to correct by trying to kill them.
It's an interesting stance. I don't know if I agree with it.
Admitting we were wrong would undercut the justification for this suicidal invasion plan.
Oh, I mean, taking your homeworld back is probably a good idea.
Whatever mistakes the Quarians made in the past, this attack was the right plan.
The Geth only fought in self-defense.
They're synthetic. They don't need a planet. They could have moved to a space station.
Yes.
We don't need a planet. The flotilla has survived for 3 centuries.
Also true.
The Council just barely tolerating you. You've paid for your people's mistakes. It's time to reclaim your world.
We'd driven the Geth back to the home system when this signal began broadcasting to all Geth ships.
The Reapers.
Under Reaper control, the Geth are significantly more effective. Our fleet is pinned in the home system. If we're going to win,
Win? You insisted on involving the civilian ships, Admiral Gerrel. We need to retreat or we'll lose the live ships.
Where's the signal coming from?
Here. A Geth dreadnought. It can outgun anything we've got, and it's heavily defended.
The Normandy stealth drive can get us in undetected. I could board, then disable the Reaper command signal.
Yes, cutting off the signal should throw the Geth into complete disarray.
And then you can counterattack and take your planet back.
And when the Geth are weakened, you strike hard.
It's a hell of a risk, Commander. But if you can pull it off...
Just be ready, Admiral.
Our newest admiral has also volunteered to offer technical expertise.
Please tell me! Is that Tali vs. Normandy?
Tali,
Oh,
Admirals, I'll ready a team.
that gave me
detect dreadnought.
goosebumps.
Thank you, Commander.
Tali.
Admiral?
It's mostly a formality. I'm an expert on the Geth.
That you are.
I'm glad you're here.
I want to help.
Why didn't you tell me? I would have helped.
Thanks, but I knew you had your own problems. I'm sorry about Earth.
That's not your fault.
We've got the largest fleet in the galaxy. If you can help us, we'll hit the Reapers with everything we've got.
That sounds great.
Or however much is left from this stupid war.
I thought you'd support the invasion.
No. After talking to Legion, I thought maybe there was a chance for peace.
So why help them?
I'm an admiral. People look to me for guidance. Public disagreement would divide the fleet.
Do you still want me? Sounds like really off topic all of a sudden. But I mean, I am curious.
And what about us? Would us being together divide the fleet?
No. Well, possibly. I don't know. But right now, I've got civilian ships taking fire. Can we keep this quiet? At least in front of the admirals?
Of course.
Sure thing, Miss Vas Normandy.
Oh, he said it.
If you want to talk in private, maybe you could invite me up to your cabin?
Maybe I could.
And for the record, still totally worth it.
Fuck yes, dude. Yes, excuse me. Tali vs. Normandy, is it?
That dreadnought is tearing through our fleet. Let me know when you're ready to hit it.
Oh fuck, you know, she's got a point.
So how did you end up back with your fleet, Tali?
When the war started, the Admiralty Board asked for my help. I had more recent contact with the Geth than most of my people. They hadn't filled the spot on the board left by my father. I was invited in. It's just a technicality. I'm far too young to be a real admiral.
Don't sell yourself short, Tali. The board needed your expertise. You needed the authority that comes with rank.
Thinking about this a little bit more, we did meet Legion, and he did help us understand that there are two different sects of the Geth. Those that were basically following the Reapers, and then those that are just Geth and living their best life and sharing all of their existences with each other. And that means that the Geth know about myself and Liara and Tali and Garrus and all of the experiences that we've had together. They know about our crew. And they know that we're more than meets the eye. So I think it's a bit dismissive after that experience to then say that, yes, taking your planet back is the right thing to do. I've just been thinking about it a little bit while we've been walking around. Because effectively, they're alive in a lot of ways. A lot of ways.
How did the war with the Geth get started anyway?
Admiral Zen developed a scanning countermeasure that interferes with Geth active scans. It's like a flashbang grenade. It effectively crippled the Geth ships in combat. My fleet couldn't pass up the chance to attack.
Oh.
Could we use it to fight the Reapers?
It only works against the Geth, unfortunately.
That sucks.
Their AI lets them use extremely detailed LADAR pings. Zen's countermeasure overwhelmed them with garbage data. And it's useless now that the Reapers have upgraded their processing power.
How is it being back with the fleet?
Right now, it's exhausting. I'm an admiral in the middle of a war.
Yeah, I can see how that'd be
I just want us to
exhausting.
get out of this alive. Everything else can wait.
Do you think you'd be able to get back on the Normandy? It is your home, after all.
When this is over, I could use your help.
I can't, Shepard. If we survive this, we'll have a homeworld. My people need me.
You could help your people's homeworld by fighting the Reapers.
I don't know. Maybe if I had the right incentive? No, that's not... My people need me here.
It feels a little selfish to tempt her away from that.
So what about Legion?
It returned to Geth space after you turned yourself into the Alliance.
And you haven't seen it since?
Legion and I sent a few messages. I was hoping we could try negotiation. But I was outvoted 3-2. Admiral Chorus was the only one who believed it would work.
And since the attack, have they changed their mind?
Any idea where Legion is now?
No. In our last message, it told me that the Geth were having trouble reaching consensus.
And then nothing?
Maybe it was fighting the Reaper takeover, or maybe it didn't want to give intel to an enemy. I could have warned it about the invasion. I didn't.
You'd have been betraying your own people.
I never wanted to be an admiral.
That's a hard spot to be in.
Talk to you later, Tali.
If you want to catch up in private, call me up to your cabin.
Oh, yeah, well, you know, if she keeps insisting.
Commander.
Hey!
Tali, I'm free if you'd like to come up.
I'll just be a moment. Thanks for asking me up. I couldn't talk freely in front of Ron.
Of course.
You okay?
No, I'm really not. 17 million lives are riding on me. And I don't know if I can save them.
I mean, you probably can't. Not all of them, anyway. That sounds terrible to say, though.
Hey. You're not alone.
This was supposed to be my father's fight, but he left me with all of this. If they die because of me, if I don't...
We'll get them out of there safely, Tali.
I couldn't do this without you, Shepard. I feel like I'm bluffing, trying to convince them that the Admiral's daughter knows what she's doing.
Not the Admiral's daughter. The Admiral.
Yes.
I know. And at least now, I can push back against the worst ideas. That's why I accepted the position. And because of you.
Because of me?
Me?
When they offered me this position, I asked myself what you'd do. I thought you'd take the chance to make things better. You've given up so much, stood for too long without allies. I didn't want you to do this alone. So, if you're ever lonely, just let me know.
It's been so lonely without you. I keep looking at that kiosk where you stand and there's no one there. That terminal's empty.
Tali, nothing between us has changed. Unless you wanted to.
Kila, Shepard. I'm not going to beg, but I didn't come up here just to see the fish.
Notice they're alive
No.
this time.
You came up here because I asked you to. I want you here. With me.
Okay.
That was really nice, actually. Invite Liara? No! All right, so again, I'm not trying to skip any content at all. I'm not trying to lock out anything. You guys should know this by now. I am 100% committed to this game. But if this causes our story to take a variation that we can't come back from, that's okay. Walter Shepard's heart is with Tali, and he's just trying to do the right thing. Now let's take down a goddamn Geth dreadnought. Scans of the Geth dreadnought orbiting Renok. reveal an intimidating array of features, from an improved main gun and ultraviolet anti-ship lasers to increase thruster output. The Geth workforce never demands rest, wages, or autonomy, and in the creation of their flagship, they were limited only by time and raw materials. The damage inflicted by the Quarian fleet appears minor at best. All right, Kaidan, you want it back on board. Let's see how you do.
We're approaching the Quarian home system. ETA to Rannoch, 5 minutes.
What have you got from the comm buoys?
Pretty much a big old shitstorm, Commander.
I have detected several hundred unique ship signatures engaged in active combat.
Several hundred?
Yeah, like I said.
Take us in, Joker.
Nice and easy. Nothing complicated
Stealth drive
here.
engaged. Only way they'll detect us is if you all start singing the Russian national anthem.
I don't know the Russian national anthem. I'm sorry, any Russian fans out there. I'm going to educate myself on the Russian national anthem. Holy shit!
My cyber warfare suite has accessed their docking protocols.
All right. Once we're aboard, we find whatever's broadcasting the Reaper signal and shut it down. Tali's our expert on Geth software. She'll be handling hacking and security.
Good to see you again, Tali.
You too, Kaidan.
Kaidan!
How's the Omni tool? Still using the logic arrest?
It's still the best model.
Not for running multiple attack processes simultaneously. You need a Nexus.
Nexus shield enhancements are years behind the curve.
That's why you overclock the microframe.
Shepard, there's a problem. All tubes except one are physically secured.
I see the free one. It's pretty torn up, though.
Too risky for the whole team. I'll secure the docking area. Everyone else can follow me over.
Roger that, Commander. We'll just stay here. You know, quietly.
Hang tight. It'll just be a minute.
It won't be any problem at all. I put Kaidan in the heaviest looking armor. I didn't realize his mask was gonna be that gnarly, though. Oh, this is very similar to the intro of Mass Effect 2. Whoa! 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 That broke my brain. Wow.
No wonder the Quarians were having trouble. That ship is enormous.
It is 30% larger than an Alliance dreadnought.
Oh, no.
Tali, you're gonna like the view.
Better than a vid?
Much.
So that's their homeworld that they've been kicked out of, right? But Geth leave the lights on? Why? Do they need light? Wow, man, this is really well presented.
How are you doing, Shepard?
I'm okay.
The lack of gravity is a little disorienting.
Yeah.
The dreadnought has artificial gravity. You should be okay once you're on board.
Well, that's good to hear.
Until then, I'll make do with mag boots.
Hey, take your time, Commander. We're fine until they, look out a window.
I like how they just explained how it worked.
Remember? Structural weakness.
Like the Geth are just sitting there saying, those organics would never try the no windows thing twice.
Did that just totally break off? Was that our plan?
Looks like the rest of the team isn't using the docking tube.
So I'm guessing you'd rather not solo the dreadnought.
Not if I can help it.
I could do it, though.
Get on the dreadnought schematics. If she can point me at another docking tube, I'll override the controls and let the boarding party on.
That sounds like a good plan. Oh, man, that door spun a lot. Now, unfortunately for us, we are not the stealthiest individual that's ever walked this galaxy. But we might just be the craftiest. We have 2 different ways of controlling enemies. One hacks AI, which should work on the Geth. What about my other one? What about the dominate mind thing? Would that at least stun them or something? A shotgun. Smart choke. I always loot people. I never let it go. I'm always looting. I just edit it out. I gotta make $5 with a lot of it. Looks like this path is completely busted on this side. Oh, that one's seen better days. I haven't heard back about any information in regards to the schematics. I don't really know where I'm going at this point. What was that? How concerned should I be?
I found another airlock. I think we're good to go.
Great. If you override the controls, we'll be right there.
Do I need to climb up to do that? I probably do.
Got it. You're clear to board.
You okay?
You okay, Commander?
All
Yeah.
quiet so far. They haven't detected us yet.
Nice and easy.
Thank you for having me over.
Well, welcome.
Well, I don't actually know where I'm going.
I'll see what I can do. In the meantime, take a look at this.